Pope Leo's first Apostolic Exhortation, Dilexi Te, was released on Thursday, October 9th, highlighting the Catholic Church's commitment to caring for the poor and walking alongside them as a core aspect of their mission. He underscores the deep connection between love for God and love for neighbor, drawing the gospel message from Mathew, chapter 25, verse 40. Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it for me. In a clear condemnation of the throwaway culture, a phrase borrowed from Pope Francis's Laudato Si, the Holy Father challenged the belief that poverty has significantly decreased in today's world. Instead, he emphasized that the responsibility to care for the poor is deeply rooted in the teachings of the gospel. He also briefly addressed the issue of migrants, a subject that drew considerable attention during Pope Francis's pontificate. Echoing his predecessor, Pope Leo described migrants as a reflection of Christ himself, standing at the door and seeking welcome. As noted by the Pope, the Apostolic Exhortation, Dilexi Te, draws its title from Revelation chapter 3, verse 9, specifically from the concluding words of the passage, quote, "They shall know that I have loved thee," end quote. The document, however, is not entirely original to the pontiff. It expands upon a text that had already been drafted by Pope Francis. The connection to Pope Francis's pontificate is evident, not least in the title itself, which closely echoes his 2024 encyclical Dilexi Te. The text is divided into 5 chapters and 121 numbered paragraphs. Recognizing this, Pope Leo XIV explained that in his final months, Pope Francis had been preparing an apostolic exhortation focused on the Church's care for the poor, giving it the title Dilexi Te, as if Christ were speaking personally to each one. He expresses joy in adopting the text as his own, adding a few reflections and issuing it at the start of his own pontificate. He affirmed that he shares his beloved predecessor's hope that all Christians might come to see the deep connection between Christ's love and his call to serve the poor. Citing Evangelii Gaudium, the Pope encouraged Catholics to let ourselves be evangelized by the poor and to recognize the mysterious wisdom that God wants to communicate to us through them. He concluded by affirming that caring for the poor is deeply rooted in the Church's rich tradition, a guiding light of the gospel that shines across the ages, illuminating hearts and shaping the choices of Christians in every generation.